head towards the midpoint of the season. That's how they line up, as named. It's a formidable looking lineup with Jack Cogger partnering Jackson Hastings in the halves. Of course, Cogger, a former Bulldog, as is Adam Elliott at lock forward, played over 100 games with the club, having started his career there back in 2016. On the flip side, on the basis of recent results, the Bulldogs would have a little belief tonight. They've won 7 of their last 9 games against Newcastle. Of course, the match 5 weeks ago was played in Sydney, but it was a damning result. 36-12 was the score, and even allowing for the high-profile absences of Crichton, Burton and Kickow, there is a renewed belief about this Canterbury team that perhaps they can contend for the finals for the first time in quite some time. 5 wins in the season.
In those treacherous conditions, and I think everyone just thought Ben Hunt was going to go up there and kick his team to victory, but it was the opposite. And Jackson Hastings was brilliant. The one thing that the Dogs have done very well is they defend well and they kick well. They give themselves a chance.
And Josh Addo-Carr would be stung having been overlooked for Origin representation. And Reid Marty, we know he's such a rock-solid defender, but actually has 7 try assists this season, the most of any of the Canterbury players out there tonight. And Toby Sexton, his first starting spot at number 7 last week. He was magnificent for Canterbury. No Matt Burton tonight. Drew Hutchison comes back into the Bulldogs lineup. The home ground advantage for the Knights is undeniable. They've won 9 of their past 11 at McDonald Jones Stadium. And quite remarkably, they are without Origin representation this year. Dane Gagai overlooked by Queensland for a 2nd year in a row, but it's usually this time of year where he shines, be it for state or, in this instance, in the red of Newcastle, who wear their Indigenous jerseys this evening. Wonderful design, as all the clubs have enjoyed over the last couple of weeks. David Armstrong placing the ball in the driving rain, as Adam O'Brien pointed to. Seems rain has been a constant for Newcastle's home games so far in the season. Connor Tracy, he's made this fullback position his own for the Bulldogs this year. Friday night footy. A boisterous crowd in Newcastle, the perfect backdrop for this. Yep. Hastings kicking on 3. Armstrong motoring. There's a collision at the back. The ball's alive. It's tapped over the back.
Passed the ball and played the man, not the ball, so you're in the bin.
A warning sign there from Jackson Hastings to Connor Tracy. If you're going to defend in the line, I'll kick. Yeah. Doesn't matter what tackle.
Well, David Armstrong's got them on edge, hasn't he?
I was blaming Davey.
He's quick, isn't he?
He's lightning. He's a real weapon. Support play's been remarkable.
Great anticipation.
So Hastings to have a shot to make it 2-0, and the Bulldogs down by 1 for 10 minutes.
The game's evolved where speed has just become the absolute weapon. And Davey Armstrong just knows how to use his speed.
Hutchison did well to squeeze the ball out there. Here's Addo-Carr chipping over the top and pursuing the kick. Armstrong's fallen. Addo-Carr's picked the ball up and he scores!
Down to 12 men on the Harvey Norman replay. Hutchison, they're down a play, but they find some space on the left-hand side, and they didn't panic. Bronson's there. He got the ball standing still. Kennedy goes down. Gagai goes down. And the Fox goes over.
It's on all the time. Last play, around 50 metres out from the opposition line. The wingers go back. There is so much space. When teams decide to run the ball, there's always something on. It's like watching a rerun of the Benny Hill show. People falling over everywhere. And Josh Addo-Carr goes over. Alana.
He's good to watch, isn't he?
Two exquisite examples of ball handling in the wet in that set for Canterbury. There's a third run since coming onto the ground for Hopoi. Reid Marnie, Toby Sexton, tap on from Hutchison at O'Carr. He's got too much pace for Cogger. He gets two. The Fox is loving it.
Now on the Harvey Norman replay, beautiful tip on from Hutchison. Ball hits the ground. Fox just lines him up here. Checks out who it is. That's the second try.
This may be a big turning point in this first half here, this decision.
Yeah,
there's a hand in there for sure.
Dirty nights.
The hand of the Newcastle player knocks the ball out. The challenge is successful.
Once again.
He's got a bit of
soft options. You don't do that.
Sorry, mate.
You're giving your team easy leg out, poor discipline. You're taking soft options.
Rounding and checking that.
Are they saying he raked at the ball?
In the act of scoring.
Well, what a great tackle. Yeah, this is a knock on.
Dylan Lucas loses possession of the ball over the try line. We have a decision.
No. Knock on. 20 metre.
They couldn't quite seal the deal, but again, energetic defence by Canterbury. Danica, some news.
Make sure you stay here, though.
Have a look at the weather. And have a look at the people who've turned out and they're sitting in the rain and they're tossing this up.
Tracy from the scrum, confronted by Cogger. It's a stoic effort by the Bulldogs. Undermanned and high-profile absentees, yet they lead Newcastle at home. Marnie away to Sexton, the ball to Tracy. Preston straight through and straight over.
Well, there's Newcastle players pointing here. Just how straight he plays. Just watch Toby Sexton here. Marnie jumps out of dummy half. Look at that, moves straight. And Connor Tracy doing the same thing on the Harvey Norman replay. And the man who saved the try in the first half with a beautiful, classy tackle. Comes up with a classy line run. Just hits the outside of Connor Tracy. Pierces the defence.
Yeah, Kai Pearce-Paul's coming across and he gets caught up and he gets tripped up. But I think it's all an accident. Watch the lead runner. Is it Kurt Mann? Yep. And he just hits the leg there of Kai Pearce-Paul, who goes down. No, this should be a try. They shouldn't take this off them. But once again, the Knights sitting back on their heels, defending on their line in the wet.
Lipoi Hopoi is having a wonderful start to his NRL career. And now Moran. Turnover. Now Brayley. Oh, it's another one. That's 3-6 against in 3 tackles.
Someone's getting sin-binned here. Someone will be going off.
Do they accumulate? So is it 18 or 24 tackles?
I've got a no try. Toby Sexton for me is clearly not square. Can we please review a possible professional foul?
Well, he's asking the bunker if he should be sin-binned. It's your decision, Green, I think.
No, he's not at marker.
Well, he's not even up on his feet.
Toby Sexton is clearly to the side and not square as identified on field.
Oh, he's going to go to the bin for this.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Grant saw it. He should have
involved in the tackle.
sin-binned him straight away.
Due to the other defenders involved, we're ruling out a penalty try. The actions of Toby Sexton are a professional foul.
Oh, can I just play devil's advocate?
Seeing what happens next with the ball.
He doesn't really have any option, anywhere to go there. They're right on the line.
No, he's got to be
And
onside.
Newcastle was then held
It's
up.
his
We
play.
have-
Really ran at him, didn't
He's
he?
got to get away from the ruck. He has to get away from the ruck and get out of the play. If they want to run there and he's offside, he's got to get out of the road.
Okay, Simeon. You were clearly offside. You were on the wrong side of the ruck. You jump up and block the path. We're ruling out penalty try because of other defenders, but your actions are a professional foul. So in you go. Off you go.
Well, most players, what they'll do, they'll get up and
Man, Hutchison holding off Cogger. Tackled on the 10. No thoughts of a 1 point here. That's taken the hand of Brayley.
he's got it! Control. Marnie jumps out, touches the hand on the Harvey Norman replay of Jaden Brayley. Beautiful control by the big front rower. Jumps out, gets a tap down, and just taps it with the left foot, and deliberate. That is brilliant.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if Josh Curran played in that.
Close enough to 6 years. Marnie rolls it through. He's claiming it, Jacob Preston.
Miles tonight. Harvey Norman replay. He just wanted it more. Just watch.
Super kick, Sexton.
Like Hazard.
I saw him coming. Well, that sums it up.
Long kicks, short kicks on the Harvey Norman replay. Just a beautifully timed short pass. Finds the fullback. Too strong. That makes it 28. In these conditions, that's as good as their 44 last week.
Straight through, and another 4 points on the scoreboard. He's added a lot of spark. It's been a great coaching performance all round by Cameron Ciraldo. Sexton nails another kick. What do you do with the 7?
I don't
There's a
know.
minute to go. Away we go.
There's got to do something because
Off you go. Come out here. I got Safidi here, Ash.
so once again you can't throw a punch, but they get that frustrated that they lead with the head. Like honestly.
Well, that's so silly.
Jacob.
That is so silly.
It's on report. Off you go. Don't lead with your head.
I'm conscious of the score, and it's been a dirty night, but that's just poor unprofessionalism.
Read. Okay, time on. 2
Might
points.
be a little lighter in the pocket too as a result.
Oh,
It is a rout. Canterbury, in the most comprehensive manner possible, have gone up the freeway and ripped the Knights apart. 32-2 at full time in Friday night footy.